Hi, Collective. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Hey. So, you guys, this is a special message. It is our shadow work message, but because I did all 12 zodiac signs this week for the new moon in Sagittarius coming up on the 19th, I'm not doing the regular schedule. I did leave a post on the community tab for you guys as well, just to kind of give you guys the schedule. But I actually decided that I did want to still give you guys your shadow work message. I feel like this is something that is important to you guys. You guys seem to really enjoy these messages. So I'm actually going to combine parts 1, 2, and 3. So it's going to be the same length as each one, but I'm going to combine all three aspects of those messages into this one. So, like I said, I just felt like I still wanted to give you guys your message, and let's talk about what's possibly blocking your manifestations right now, especially with the new moon in Sagittarius coming up again on the 19th. This is time for manifesting. So I just kind of wanted to touch base with you guys and just see if we can touch base on maybe some things that might be blocking you guys and give you guys some quick advice on these particular topics. Okay, collective. All right, you guys. So welcome into our special shadow work part 1, 2, and 3 combo. This week, we will go back to our regularly scheduled program starting next week. But like I said, I just felt called to still give you guys a message for the shadow. And let's talk about what's possibly blocking you, collective. Okay. So the first one out, making peace. This is the time. In the midst of adversity lies the path to self-discovery, profound, genuine risk. I feel like this is a time, collective, especially coming towards the end of the year, for you to start making peace with certain people, situations, releasing things that you don't need to hold on to anymore. Because this coming year, 2026, is going to be about forward movement, and you want to be able to move forward. You don't want to feel stuck dealing with old patterns, old situations that has no resolution, right? You don't want to take any emotional baggage with you into the new year. So I think this is a very important first one, for the collective. Definitely work on making peace. Again, not every situation you're going to be able to make peace with, and that's okay, right? But if there are situations that you feel you can resolve with the people in your life, past people, family members, whatever it may be, and if you feel like it is worth addressing in order to bring more peace, more balance to you before the new year, then do it. I think it would be worth it. It doesn't mean that everybody or every situation is going to end up being a peaceful one, but maybe it will just allow you to release some emotions you haven't been able to just by addressing certain things that have been weighing on your heart. Okay. So it's a good first one. Let's get a few more from this one, and then we'll go to our threads. What's going to be important for the collective right now, Spirit? Confronting fears. Yeah, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. It is definitely time to confront your fears, collective. It's definitely time to confront those fears. The cave you fear, collective, to enter holds the treasure you seek. It's time to be brave so that you can start to heal, right? So you can start to reclaim who you are, who you truly are deep down, your authentic self. Don't allow those fears to keep you from discovering you. We've all gone through a lot of things in our life that have covered up the most creative parts of us, the most special parts of us, those hidden talents. Confirmation, spirit, thank you. Those divine gifts. So as you begin to find the courage to stare those fears in the face, you realize that they truly don't hold any power, that fear is just an illusion. And you start to unravel the beauty within. What else for the collective? Yeah. It's time to learn to dance with your shadow side. When you move shadows, you discover your rhythm, fluidity, movement, be open. Because, like I always tell you guys, right, we have to be in balance in both our shadow and light side because we have a duality about us. Nobody is all one or the other. I mean, some people choose definitely more of their shadow side than their light side, but at the end of the day, the light is always there, as dim as it may be. It's there. So understanding those shadow aspects of yourself, of your unconscious, those parts of you that were created through your trauma, through your heartbreak, through your disappointments, right? Understanding the origin, why they happened, where they came from, actually pointing the finger at the right cause helps you to confront those shadows. What else? What else is important for the collective to work on to keep them from being blocked from their manifestations, keep them from being blocked from their blessings? What other parts of the collective? Your authentic self. This is one of my favorite ones because it is such an important one. I actually, not too long ago, posted a channeled message for the collective, and it was regarding being your most authentic self. And I think this is a concept that is hard for people because society tells us that we have to conform to its expectations in order to feel like that we belong, in order to feel quote unquote normal, whatever that means. Your authentic self is your purposeful self. Being yourself is what you're being called to do because everyone else is taken. When you were created, there was something special about you as an individual. Because if you really think about it, even if we break it down by astrology or zodiac signs, right? So many people have been born on the exact same days at the exact same times, but not one of those people are going to be the same. Not one. I don't care how much DNA you share with another person, you are not the same. Even twins, whether identical or fraternal, are not the same. So no one person has the same characteristics, gifts, talents to match anyone else's. Uniqueness and individuality, your authentic self. Figure out who that is for you. Open yourself up to that knowledge. I feel like as you do that, it is going to release the blockages that keep you from manifesting the abundance, the type of life that you truly desire. Because if you spend so much time trying to do life the way that everyone else tells you to do it, and it's not true to you, it's not true to your heart, it creates a blockage for you. Okay? Let's pull some of our threads. What are the most important threads for the collective? What's blocking the collective from their manifestations at this time that we need to focus on before the end of this year? Kindness creates change. Every act of kindness shifts something somewhere. Be the reason someone feels hope again. I don't think people understand how kindness is a ripple effect. How doing something kind for one person, when they say pay it forward, I think that is the greatest thing. Something as simple as, the person in front of you in the morning paying for your coffee and you didn't expect it, right? Just that moment of kindness, something so simple, something so small, can feel amazingly grand internally, especially if you woke up that day, you've already been having a bad day, you were dreading what was going to happen that day. That moment of kindness shifts your energy completely. Just in that moment, just over someone paying for your $7.19 coffee. Because it's not about the amount, it's not about what it is. It is the simple fact that there was somebody who wanted you to have a better day. And they were able to create this energy shift just by doing something just that simple, collective. Kindness creates change. What else? Well, find a reason to be kind to someone. Kindness that doesn't expect anything in return. Kindness that comes with a tally, that comes with, someone writing down everything they've done for another person or for other people and expect to receive something in return is not the kindness I'm talking about. What else? Face control issues. Don't try to control the outcome of a situation, of a person. Everybody has a right to choose. Trying to control others only limits your own freedom, because it also binds you to an outcome that may not be possible. It also can lead you to feelings of disappointment once you realize that you can't control what you're trying to control. Again, because everybody has the freedom to choose. Let go of the need for control and trust in the flow. Trust. When there are trust issues, it means that you try to control the outcome. This is a blockage for you because you are not allowing the universe to work in the way it's supposed to. You're not allowing an outcome of a situation to happen naturally. Release the soul burden. What you carry in silence still shapes your path. Speak it, feel it, and finally let it go. So again, even those things that are unspoken that you may not express to anyone else, collective, they still have a huge effect on your path in life, because it is still about how you think about something, your perspective on a particular person, situation. It's okay to express yourself and how you feel about it. It's encouraged because it allows you to remove it from your mind. It allows you to keep from being anxious about it, allowing your brain to run at 100 miles an hour because you can't get this one thought or this one situation or, off of your brain. Feel whatever emotion comes along with the situation so that you can learn how to work through the emotion, so you can learn how to heal from the emotion that you're feeling. And so you can finally let it go. Release it. Take whatever knowledge, whatever wisdom you can from it, but release it. The pain is not meant to be held onto, you guys. The pain is there temporarily for you to learn from it. Pain makes you have to stop and focus in, right? Even if you hurt a limb, for example. Let's say you're playing a sport or doing something athletic and you hurt your knee. That pain is going to make you have to stop and focus on it until it heals, until you figure out a way to heal it. This is exactly how you're supposed to operate when it comes to matters of the heart. It makes you slow down and focus in on it so that you can start to work on healing why it hurts. But pain is temporary, it is not meant to last forever. What else? Heal the attachment wound. This is a big one for the collective. Your worth is not tied to being needed by someone or something. Person, place, or thing, your job, your family, your romantic partner. Your worth is not tied to being needed by these particular people in your life. So let go of proving your value and just be you. If somebody loves you, it is because they connect to you on an energetic level, on a soul level. It is because you bring a type of joy, a happiness to them that they don't have without you. It is because you're easy to talk to. It is because you have a great sense of humor. It is because you have a different level of intelligence. It is just because of who you are naturally. It is not based on what you can provide, what you can buy. So don't allow people to make that your value. Create your karma. Your actions today shape your tomorrow. Make choices that align with your highest good, collective. Like I said, every single day we wake up, we have a choice in how we want to use our gifts, all of our chakras, throat chakra, our heart chakra, our sacral chakra. Reap what you sow. The energy you put out will return to you, collective. So choose wisely, as you will reap everything that you've sown. Basically, whatever energy you put out into the world, good or bad, it will come back to you. Energy is just an exchange. Energy is never destroyed. It is just changing hands. So be mindful of your thoughts about others, your intentions towards others. Because the universe is not biased in that way. Okay. I'm going to pull a couple from the Divine Lessons, a couple from Unspoken Truths and Messages from an Empath and Narcissist as well. What are the most important divine lessons that could be blocking the collective at this time, Spirit? Just give me 2, please. Okay, we needed 3. I will take them. Aggressive sales energy. The relentless push. The energy barrels forward, demanding, persuading, cornering until resistance breaks, whether masked as charm or disguised as urgency. It takes without listening, insists without care, weaving in and out of your life through anyone. Ask yourself, is this a fair offer or one that has no foreseeable benefit? If not provided the opportunity to weigh the options, you may be working with an energy that doesn't want you to see your options. So this is about people who come into your life and they want to rush you to make a decision, because there's always options, right? You can always choose how you want to go about something. But someone in this aggressive sales energy is pushing you to make a decision they want. They are trying to control how you choose and control what you choose. That is a red flag. That means that their intentions behind it are going to be beneficial to them and possibly detrimental for you. So don't allow someone to push you into making a choice you're not ready to make. Take your time. Niece, nephew, the inherited cycle. They are the extension of your bloodline, carrying both the blessings and burdens passed down, whether a mirror of past mistakes or a chance to rewrite the story. Their presence asks, will you guide them when they have no direction, or let history repeat because it's not your responsibility? This is a tough one because this has to do with our extended family, nieces and nephews specifically, in this particular divine lesson. And this is about recognizing family patterns. And the question becomes, are you willing to try to guide them to choose a different life than everyone else has already chosen and allow the cycle to continue? Or are you willing to guide them and give them the answers, the wisdom, the knowledge so that they can choose differently, so history doesn't have to keep repeating itself? It's a choice that you make and you have to choose. And the question becomes, will you take on that responsibility or not? Then we have distorted self energy, the fractured reflection. This energy warps perception, twisting your truth until even your own reflection feels unfamiliar. It whispers doubts, fuels illusions, and blurs reality with deception. Be mindful. Are you seeing yourself clearly or through a lens shaped by past wounds and external influences? This is a huge one for the collective. It's a huge one because I feel like it is something that all of us experience. Are you listening to the people in your life, the people around you that have so many judgments and opinions of you that now you don't even see yourself clearly? Now you don't even know what it is you truly want. Now you don't even know what it is you truly desire, what you want to reach for as a goal, because you have so many people's opinions about who you are in your mind that now when you look at yourself, you don't even know who you are. You feel lost. Sometimes you have to quiet the noise, walk away from people, places, and situations in order to begin to truly see yourself clearly again, collective. And sometimes that's definitely easier said than done. Couple more, please. 3 more, please. Messages, unspoken, hidden truths of an empath and narcissist. 3 more, please. That's way too many, but I'll take the ones on the top. I mistook love for obligation. My care for you felt like a duty rather than a choice. The number 17 could be significant, born on the 17th. The number 8 also could be significant, born on the 8th, the month of August. I mistook love for obligation. This is messages and unspoken truths of an empath. When it feels like love is our duty or obligation to others than a choice, we're not looking at it through the right lens. It is now becoming something that we are basing our value on, not loving because we choose to love. Okay. I found myself in letting you go. Releasing you gave me the freedom to rediscover who I am. Unspoken messages and truths from an empath. The number 31 could be significant, born on the 31st. The number 4 could be significant, born on the 4th, born in April. I found myself in letting you go. Releasing you gave me the freedom to rediscover who I am. Sometimes you have to walk away from people that you love, in order to figure out you. You say a lot while not really saying anything. Your words are a smokescreen, filling the space without offering clarity, leaving me searching for meaning in the world. The number 15 could be significant. These are unspoken truths from a narcissist. This is somebody who has the gift of gab, almost like that aggressive sales energy. They talk a lot, but they're not giving you clarity. But they make their words sound and feel important. But you are just as confused as you were when and before they started speaking. I only see what you can do for me. My love is transactional, and when you stop meeting my needs, I lose interest. The number 19 could be significant, born on the 19th. The number 10 could be significant, born on the 10th, the month of October. Unspoken truths from a narcissist. There is no feeling involved, even though their words, right? We just said they say a lot without saying anything. So their words seem significant. Their words seem to tell us what we want to hear, but still leave us confused. That is because love for a narcissist is transactional. There is no true emotion behind the things that they're doing. It is only how this will benefit them. And as soon as you no longer are a good supply of energy to them, they are now no longer interested in you. So they move on to find the next one. I am learning that I deserve better. Walking away from you is an act of reclaiming my worth. The number 7 can be significant. Born on the 7th, the month of July. All right, collective. Let me give you some messages of encouragement. So these are all situations, people in your lives that may be blocking your blessings, your manifestations. So it's important to take a deeper look at the connections in your life to make sure you're not dealing with someone who's just draining your energy, who is just using you because they know how loving and how giving you are. Make sure within your connections there is an equal give and take. Make sure that your intentions, the things that you think about and act towards others, is going to bring you back good energy, because you reap what you sow. So what are some messages of encouragement from the cosmos for the collective? Have hope. Hope is the light in the darkness, never extinguish it. And love is everywhere. Open your heart to feel it. Hope and love. You should always have hope, collective, for your future, for yourself, and understand that love is available to you always, especially from the divine, divinity. Every moment is filled with divinity. Cherish it. The universe is love. God is love, right? We are love. But we have to believe that we are worth the love, but especially the love that we give others. That's why self-love is so important. Find your courage. Like we said in the beginning, courage lies within you. You have the power to overcome anything, including your fears. Don't allow your fears to keep you blocked from your blessings, from your manifestations, collective. Okay? Light. Light dispels darkness. Keep your inner light shining. Again, we all have a shadow side and a light side, but make sure that your light, your inner light, is always shining. Don't allow situations that you've been through, trauma that you've been through, make you dim your light. Bravery, courage and bravery. Face the unknown with bravery and trust your steps. Balance. Yes. Find balance to maintain harmony in relationships. And when I see this one, the first thing I think of is balancing your chakras, getting balance within yourself, collective. Okay. Rebirth. Every end is a new beginning. A lot of people who are going through their spiritual journey, spiritual awakening, are going through a death and rebirth right now. You are no longer the old version of you. That is going to be hard for a lot of people to accept, especially because they're not going to truly fully understand, right, your journey, how you got from that old version to this newer version of self. But that's okay. Honor the old version of you. Appreciate the old version of you that was able to survive the heartbreak, the pain, right? The backstabbing, the slander. That old version of you needs to be paid respect because it was a warrior in the hardest of times. And that old version allowed you to be here right now. So never disrespect your journey, the things that you've gone through. All right, I'm going to get you a message from the Archangels and then your wisdom of the shadow to close this out, collective. What are the Archangels that can help the collective at this time with any blockages they may have currently in their life to aid in their healing? I'll take 3, please. What are the Archangels helping the collective right now? Okay. 2 more. 1 more. 1 more, please. Okay. First Archangel, Archangel Barachiel, Divine Angel of Blessings. We were just saying, what do we need to remove as blockages so that you can receive your blessings, your manifestations? Well, here's an Archangel to call on. Pisces energy. Showers of heavenly love. Love is always available to you, collective, like I just said. Intercession, good fortune, removes blocks to success. Thank you, Spirit. I can help you become a generous channel through which God will pour a fountain of blessings into people's lives. The crystal Unakite is significant. The month of February is significant. Opportunity awaits. The colors pink and white are significant. The number 31, again, born on the 31st. The number 4, born in April, born on the 4th, is significant. Archangel Baradiel. The letters B is very significant for this collective. B, A, R, I, E, and L. The number 13 could be significant. Cancer energy, Pisces energy, Scorpio energy. These are all water signs, so water signs are very significant to this archangel. The 13th, the number 4, born on the 4th, born in April. Angel of Hail and the end of the 11th hour. Offense and defense. Hail Mary pass. Take a risk. Reincarnate. Grants long life. I help you find courage. Collective courage. To do things you are afraid to do and help you pull off the impossible. No cause is lost. The crystal onyx is significant. 2 months' time and pray for guidance. Wow. Archangel Muriel. The number 35 could be significant. You could be 35 or 31 or 53. Cancer energy again, the moon energy. Angel of intuition and inner peace. Clairalience, aromatherapy, calm emotion, gentle touch. Patron of empaths, my empath. This is your archangel. Intuition. I send waves of fragrant harmony and peace to calm your heart and to clear your sentient channels to God. Selenite crystal is significant. The month of June is significant. Peaceful resolution. These are your 3 archangels that can help you remove any blockages, help you find courage, to help you throw that Hail Mary pass of a situation that feels completely lost and bring it back to life. All right, you guys, what is our wisdom of the shadow message? Connection. A lot of you guys are going to be reconnecting with people, reconciling. Like I said, I feel it strongly. There are connections that need to be resolved very soon in the collective. So, connection. I open to a deeper sense of connection with myself. I embrace deeper intimacy with trusted connections. Togetherness, amplifying radiance and glow. Heart opening with a warm embrace. Receiving and giving, mixing, swirling, illuminating, healing, softness, intimacy, support, merging, communication, touch, creation. Meaningful connection requires vulnerability. It requires truth, authentic expression, communication, courage, and a willingness to be self-aware. If we want to cultivate a healthier balance within our connections, the first place we look is within ourselves. If we are willing to see our own inner barriers, we can begin to navigate around the complex intricacies of connection. When we feel something complex come up in a relationship, a difficult feeling, not feeling met or reciprocated, feeling like we are being inauthentic, what is our go-to response? We all have patterns of how we respond in communication and connection. If we wait for others to make the move, speak the unspoken or fix it, then we may wait eternally, because they might also be waiting, or they may not be feeling what we are. We must be willing to be the one who speaks what needs to be spoken and what we feel. Let's remember to honor others the way we want to be honored. We are each an essential piece of the whole, worthy of heartfelt connections. Notice any barriers, expectations, assumptions, judgments, and attachments that may keep you from deeper connections. Approach connections with curiosity to learn more. If you want more intimacy or communication, speak it. If you are feeling insecure, challenge yourself to share it. Where do you feel challenged in connections with others? What intimacy are you craving the most in your relationships? And how can you deepen connection in platonic relationships? Connection is a two-way street. It is an equal give and take. It is about expression, clear communication, not a lot of words that leave you confused. That is not communication, that is manipulation. In order to have divine connections, connections with truth, with substance, with a deeper meaning, it means an equal give and take of vulnerability, of truth, of clarity. So this is just a question of, how are you connecting to others? Are you providing truth and clarity, or are you providing a lot with nothing? Or is there somebody doing that to you? These are messages to help what is possibly blocking you from your blessings, and tools and guidance that may help you release and remove those blockages, collective. Thank you for being here on our special shadow work combo 1, 2, and 3 for this week. I pray the messages were useful for you, collective. But until next time, you guys, bye.